Okay, we got the trillium stand back together. Took me a while to get the adjustment where I wanted it. So, let's see how many hits before we break it off again. It's going to fall off again, it's just a matter of when. I have to make me up one out of steel at some point. Hopefully get through the next 3 weeks without breaking. Okay, now we left off on this wheel. It was close as I recall, but not where I wanted it. Of course, I got a lot of oil and everything where I wanted also. Yeah, Suki. Well, the assembly oil is drained out of the rods on my table here. And the crank. Makes a nice big mess. All right. Get everything all cleaned up. Okay. Good. All right, let's see where we left off. Looks like we were pretty close. I forget which hit I left off on. Yeah, we'll just have to start over. Looks like we're high up here by the crank pin area. About in here is the highest spot. Yeah, right about where that Ultima logo's at. And this one is opposite of it, it figures. No, we're over here. Same spot that was, wasn't it? Yeah. We're high in this area here. Which means we need to squeeze it over here. No. Let me see here. Yeah. I forget what the hell I'm doing today. We're going to expand it, not squeeze it. So we go on this side of the crank. More down there now. Yep, they're moving equally. So we need to spread it. I didn't want to spread exactly how I want it to. I got to overspread it and then come back. So instead of twisting it like this, it's moving the whole thing out. Roach or something there. One dead bug. Neighbor's silverfish are in here now, I guess. First they're rats, now they're silverfish. Didn't appear to make any change. That one's a little bit lower than the other one. It's right here. This one I think was up here. This one's up here. So it needs to go down a little bit. spot. Couple hello taps. Yeah, something moved finally. All right. I keep having to reach further and further on this table. If I move it back over here where you're supposed to be, Billy left his junk tools here. Should be over here so I have to reach so far. Oh, that's a lot more comfortable for me. Of course, now the shot just moved. Oh well, you have to figure it out. You know, all that beating just goes that direction, I guess. Okay. Where are we at here now? Right there. More on this side. There, we didn't need that, did we? I knew that was going to fall off pretty quickly. I'm surprised I made it that long, really. That's where I expanded out on the press and cracked it all around the whole thing. Okay, what do we got now? It's right about in the center on that one. This one's a little bit over here. This shaft's got two highs on it. They're about equal. Yeah, it's all equal now. That one's happy. This one still isn't. Still got the same issue. So I'm going to take it out of the stand. I'm going to beat this side down in the press, and we'll come back. See what it looks like. Okay, let me get the press set up over here. We haven't been using it for a while, so we put it back to use it for real work. Supposed to be. Like a ding dong bell. Come on, Scooby, move it. Make sure you hit the right direction. Ah. Oh shit. Backs out, it's not happy. Oh yeah, feels great. 2 love taps. Okay, I'll just put it back in the stand over here. See what we got. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. It's exactly what it wanted. This side's good. This side over here moved just slightly. The strokes are just opposite of each other, so I mean, you're not fixing it too easy. Opposite means this one's high on this side and that one's high on the other side. Okay, so if you look at the needle, you see how it's got multiple highs. That means the shaft here's out around. But the highest one is right here on the bottom. Oop. Okay, on this one over here, it's got the same jiggle going on. It's got multiple highs. The highest point on this one is on this side. So this one's high on this side and this one's high on the bottom. So that means you've got to bend one shaft one way and the other way, or you got to bend it here at the crank pin. Either way, they don't like to move too much. So right now our right side is dead nuts on, just pretty much, and the left side is almost dead nuts on. It's about half a line. So we're going to leave it at that. So there you go. This here actually works pretty good just by turning this knob here. You don't need that big wheel on there. Keeps this from breaking too. Okay, so we got Billy's wheel balanced, or not balanced, trued now. So we're good for now on that. And then one of these two cases it goes into, I don't know which one. I think we did some main bearing work. I don't remember. But anyway, he's up driving a dozer at the fire right now. Got a bunch of fires in California right now, so he's up fighting one of those big ones. So we'll see if he doesn't flip the dozer over and kill himself like the last guy just did. So we'll see. Alright, there's how you do it, and there's how you fix your truing stand when you break it. Later on, I'm going to go ahead and buy the die I need for making the outside. I'm going to make this whole piece out of steel. I'll bore out the hole on this wheel over here, and I'll press it onto a stub that sticks out about this far. I'll just press that on, and then all of this stuff will be straight and it'll work like it's supposed to. But for now, that should work. So, anyway, that's it for now. And Scooby's over there not happy. Got his tongue hanging out. Oh, I just heard a noise over here. He ain't gonna be happy at that. Scooby, you ready to go home? Yeah, he's ready to go home. Alright, that's it for tonight.